Welcome everyone. What you need to know right now is today's timeless pick a card. Take a deep breath and exhale. Pile 1 we have the Andean Cross, pile 2 the Council, pile 3 Upper World, and pile 4 Fire. Take another deep breath and exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Andean Cross, this is going to be your reading. This is what you need to know right now. So we have the number 2 here. So 2 may be a significant number for you. Now the Andean Cross represents the 4 cardinal directions, okay? North, south, east, and west. So with cardinal, I'm seeing cardinal signs here. So you could have Capricorn, Libra, Aries, or Cancer strongly in your chart. But it's also a sense of direction. So what's coming through in this reading, in this particular pile, is a sense of direction that's been given to you. So what you're going to get from this reading is a sense of direction. So you may be feeling lost, currently lost in some way, not knowing where to go, what to choose, what to do. I'm seeing just a lot of confusion here. And so this reading is here to realign you with a sense of direction, okay? Because it seems like wherever you're at right now that you're feeling lost is because there's a new journey that you're meant to go on, and you know this intuitively, but at the same time you don't quite know what that journey is, where it begins, where it ends, where you're supposed to go, what this is all about. So there's a sense of confusion here, okay? So there's new wisdom coming your way that's going to guide you. We're going to see where it's coming from, but there's something about also breaking free of a timeline that you've been on. So you're jumping timelines is what I'm seeing here. There's some sort of leap of faith that you've been invited to take, but it's not the time right now, because there has been a window of opportunity that's closed for you. And maybe the sense of confusion is you could be beating yourself up because you should have taken the opportunity. But again, there's a new opportunity coming your way. What that looks like is going to differ. So now is the time to observe your thoughts, your feelings, and ask yourself why you didn't take that leap of faith in the past. What was holding you back? Was it fear? Was it worry? Was it anxiety? And so it's time for you to reevaluate, why is it that you're not taking these opportunities that are being presented to you in the time that they're being presented. It's time to prepare, but it could be that you were over preparing for something, and then when the time came, you didn't take the leap of faith because you wanted to be too prepared almost, and there's no such thing. There's no such thing. But you're being realigned now with a sense of what direction to take from here. We have the warrior. Okay, so I feel you do have a warrior spirit, because, you know, it also does take courage, and it does take a fighting spirit. It does take some stoicism to not, you know, to hold yourself back. But again, there are two types of ways you can fight for things. You can either fight to be in touch with your blessings, or you can fight to stay away from them for the sake of something else, right? And it takes a tremendous amount of warrior spirit and stoicism to do either. It's just the difference is that the effort it takes to hold yourself back from something that's meant for you is the same amount of effort you would do to fight for something you want. The only difference is at the end of the day, when you fight for something you want, you get it. When you hold yourself back, you're not getting what you want at the end of the day. You're not getting what is aligned with your true self, with your soul, with what is meant for you because of other considerations. And so it's natural that one would feel lost in such circumstances, because you're not living your path, your journey. You're living someone else's path, okay? Whether that is a collective, a community, a person, a family, right? Yeah. But something is saying you need to fight for something. Fight for your blessings here. Be a warrior for your blessings, because if you come into contact with your blessings, then you will be able to bless others. If you don't allow yourself to live your truth, then you're not going to feel good about yourself. And at the end of the day, you can ask yourself, what am I giving others if I'm not fulfilled in myself, right? What do I have to give if I'm not pouring into my own cup, right? And to share from there. Okay, sorry, I'm having to interrupt this reading several times. But anyway, they're saying you are resilient, but you're sometimes resilient to the point where you use that not to move forward with your goals and your dreams and your blessings, but to hold yourself back from those in fears of rocking the boat somehow, some kind of boat. So this energy is not being as productive as it could be. It's almost like you don't want to abandon a mission, because it's like you've held on to this one mission and you don't want to abandon the mission. And even if that mission means you're going to be miserable, or and being miserable, you're going to make other people miserable, even if these are the people that are included in this mission, if that makes sense. So I'm seeing a sense of stubbornness here, of holding on so tightly to this mission that even if everyone is miserable in this boat, you're not abandoning ship because you don't want to rock the boat, if that makes sense. And so you're not fulfilling your blessings, and hence there's a stagnancy with this mission that you're held on to. So it's not really serving the mission either, whatever this mission is in your life. But it's like, I do feel you're going to gain clarity on this. Maybe you've already gained clarity, but you keep dodging this sense of, you keep dodging your own intuition is what I'm seeing here. We have woman holding a heart. Now this could be you, if you are feminine energy. There's something that is very near and dear to your heart, okay? If you're a masculine energy, there is a feminine energy here who holds your heart. And you may be even holding yourself back from this feminine energy here. But if you're this feminine energy, you have a big heart, and it could be that because you have such a big heart, you're putting everything and everyone else before yourself, and you are completely selfless and empathic, but your empathy could be destroying you, because it could be to the point where it's becoming even a problem for you. So I'm seeing like empath-related health concerns could be coming up from this. So I'm seeing someone here who could even be suffering from some kind of mental health issues associated to the fact that you just never give to yourself, whether you're masculine or feminine, because you're so busy giving to other people that it's almost like you've taken out your own heart and you'll give it even if that means that you will die. And how can this make anyone happy around you? How would other people rejoice in seeing you miserable? So there could even be depression related to how much you give to others, that you're not refilling that cup, okay? There's nothing wrong with giving to others, but you need to somehow be refilling that cup. The number 44 could be relevant, so your archangels are definitely all around you. The number 8 as well. You're someone who is seen as very stable. You bring a lot of stability to people, but that stability that you're bringing others is coming at a cost to your own mental health, is what I'm seeing here. And you know, when we have mental health issues, they normally tend to pour into physical health issues. And so you're being called now, and that's the sense of directions. Take care of your mental health right now. Take care of yourself. Take care of your physical health. Go to the doctor, exercise, sleep, pour into your own cup. That is the sense of direction. If you're feeling lost, it's because you're not taking proper care of yourself. Now, if you're a masculine watching this, there is a feminine energy here who has a big heart toward you, has a lot of empathy toward you. But this feminine could be suffering her own mental health issues for all that she's pouring into you, and the stability she brings you with her love. This is a big heart. This is a lot of stability that is being offered to you in the form of love, unconditional love. And this is taking a toll on this feminine, okay? Now, whether you're masculine or feminine, the fact that you are being stoic or you are being selfless to a point that you're so empathic that you forget about yourself, this is taking a toll on you. And yes, you are a warrior. You're a warrior of love, but it's like, how much do you still have to give, right? How much do you have to actually give people? Are you giving people love, or are you starting to charge that back in other ways that you don't even realize that you're doing? Is it taking a toll on your health? Okay, so it's time to take care of yourself. Okay, so there's something very specific here. If you're feeling some kind of heart palpitations or something to do with the heart, you need to go get checked out and see, because there's still something you can do about it, and there's something you should do about it, and it is related to a stress, okay? It is stress related, and it's related to the fact that you're either not getting enough rest, or you are suffering in silence, and it is taking a toll on your physical health. And if you want to fulfill this mission, if you want to be here for those who need you for longer, you need to take care of yourself right now. Okay? We have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, because look, again, this is selfish energy, okay? Whenever I see the 9 of Cups, and this is talking about you, you need to be selfish right now. You need to fill your cups. You need to ask yourself, what is it that makes me happy? And do some of that. It's time to look at what would fulfill you. What do you want? What makes you happy? What is aligned with you at a soul level? And, you know, each day is a gift. And you need to ask yourself, how much am I wasting the gift of each day? Now, of course, we all need to work. We all need to make money. But at the end of the day, there needs to be a time that is reserved for you, whether that's 5 minutes, 1 hour, whatever that is, of something that is makes you happy. We have the 2 of Cups now. Okay, so it seems like there is someone here who is a wish fulfillment, who makes you very happy, or you make someone very, very happy, and the feelings are mutual. The feelings are reciprocated, okay? Whether you have physical proof that the feelings are reciprocated or not, this is your confirmation that as big as your heart is for someone, and this is now romantic love, that person has their big feelings toward you as well, whether you feel it's reciprocated or not. I mean, let's get this straight. You know it's reciprocated, but sometimes you don't get the physical proof because we're all going through stuff. We all have our fears, we all have our issues, and whoever this is, if they're not showing physical reciprocation even though you feel it, and they're not showing it in the way that you feel they should or you would, it's because there's other stuff going on, either whether it's their mental health or finances and career or family pulling them in different directions, burdens, whatever it is. It's not the feelings. The feelings are there, okay? Now, another thing you need to know, there is something that is going to happen for you romantically that is going to be a wish fulfillment, okay? And I'm seeing between 8 and 10, so 8 and 10 days, 8 and 10 months, 8 or 10 weeks. I'm seeing no longer than 10 months. There's a wish fulfillment coming for you when it comes to a partnership, a romantic partnership, okay? It is whatever your wish fulfilled is, it's going to happen within maximum the next 10 months is what I'm seeing here, okay? And we do have the number 2 here confirming this. So, yeah, the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups, which is the same energy as this woman holding the heart here. Again, this is talking about reciprocation, okay? The problem could be that 2 people here are both in their feminine energy. So they're both holding back. They're both, whoever you're dealing with, the feelings are reciprocal, but they are holding back in their feminine energy, as are you. Now, if you're a masculine energy and you're in your feminine energy and you want this person, you need to step into your masculine energy if you want to get this person. If you're in your feminine energy and you're dealing with someone who is in their feminine energy, the only way you can, and if you're dealing with a masculine, the only way you can get this person to make a move toward you and be in their masculine energy is staying in your feminine energy. It won't benefit you to step into. So if you're feminine, you're doing the right thing. If you're a masculine and you're being feminine, holding back, waiting for this person to come to you, it's like you need to flip the switch and be a masculine and take action, because that's masculine energy, is taking action. It's not waiting for things to come to you. If you're waiting for things to come to you, you're in your feminine energy. Okay. But I do see just a lot of love, and this love has even been expressed. It is expressed, but there seems to be a lack of action here, a lack of taking action. But I do see something's going to happen here with the sun. Now, they're not saying exactly what it is just yet. Maybe they even won't. But it's going to make you very happy, whatever this is that happens here. It's just, I'm seeing a lot of happiness in a romantic couple pairing here. And it could involve a child. It doesn't have to. But it could involve a pregnancy or a child. But it absolutely doesn't have to be. I just see something blossoming, something very beautiful blossoming between 2 people who love each other equally. It's a very balanced feelings between 2 people here who make each other very, very happy. And there is happiness and wish fulfillment coming in love here for you, whoever you are watching this right now. The number 19 could be relevant. And the number 1. Okay. The King of Cups. Okay, confirming that whoever's in their feminine energy but they're a masculine, they will turn to their masculine energy to make this work. And that's exactly what's going to happen. If you're the masculine and you turn to your masculine energy away from feminine energy and start taking action here, you're going to change things around and you're going to get your wish fulfillment with this person, with this romantic love connection. This is again confirming, seems to be all about love now. That the feelings are reciprocal, and you're going to get proof of this, physical proof that the feelings are reciprocal. Someone here is going to fight for their blessings. Whoever hasn't been, they're going to fight for their blessings, their sun. You are this person's sun. This person is your sun, is your light, is your happiness. When it comes to romantic pairing, of course, because we all need to find happiness outside romantic love, of course. And you know that this is precious, and this person knows that you are precious, and it's happening, whether you know who this person is or not. Okay. Love is coming. Love is definitely coming. Okay. Now, I just want to see if there are any additional messages here. The month of August could be significant as well. I'm seeing Leo, I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy somewhere significant in your chart. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, could be Venus, Mars, or Mercury, could be North Node, could be Midheaven. Okay, and now we have the Pachamama, and the number 40 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 4. 4 is very significant here as well. 4, 8, 10, and 1, as well as 19, 2, and 9. 2 is, we have angel number 22 here. So you're definitely on the right path, even if it feels confusing and chaotic. Whatever's happening right now is meant to happen exactly in this way. But with the number 40 there, 4 plus 0 is a 4, you're being asked to structure and discipline yourself with how much you take care of yourself right now. That's what you're meant to be doing if you're a feminine energy. If you're the masculine energy, you need to ask yourself where you're not taking action and discipline yourself in a way that starts leading you to taking action. And so if you're dealing with fears, the first step you need to take is remove those fears. So you could try my affirmation meditation to raise your vibration here on the channel. It'll help you move away from fears and into this energy of joy and confidence. Now, the Pachamama represents unconditional love. So there is a sense that there is unconditional love here between two people who really value each other and they see each other as their wish fulfillment. But someone here could be being a little bit selfish and someone not selfish enough. So there's a need to balance the energies here. And the two of you together are meant to create something as well. Something tangible, something you can touch, a physical thing. Now it could be a child, could be a biological body, could be a project, but a product or a child. And again, whatever pain you've been through, when it comes to romantic love, it's been there to discover that there's love in all things and not just in romantic love. It was there to direct you to see the love that is all around you and not just in that romantic connection. So if you were someone who was codependent, it was teaching you how to live this love in a non-toxic way, in a way that is healthier for you, if that makes sense. So that was the sense of direction that you needed to hear today, pile number 1. If you feel this reading is not for you, doesn't resonate, it wasn't what you needed to hear, you can go ahead and check another pile. If this resonated, go ahead and let me know how this resonated for you in the comment section. Thank you guys for always liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting on these videos. It really helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content will be on Patreon exclusively from now on. I have not uploaded for a few days, but I'm going to keep uploading almost daily unless I have like to travel somewhere or a weekend somewhere or an event or something. But I will mostly be uploading as many times as I upload on the channel. I'll be uploading on Patreon as well. What else? If you'd like a reading, energy healing, or life purpose report from me, you can find my email in the description box. And for these healing bracelets, you can find a special discount with a link in the description box. These are natural gemstones, real gold filled bracelets. They each have their own healing properties. You can find out all about them in the Etsy store. So pile 1, that was a pleasure to read for you. This was your reading today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the Council. This is going to be your reading. And it's interesting because the Council is the number 11. If you put 1 and 1 together, you get 2. Pile 1 also got the number 2. So pile 1 may have a message for you. Especially if you're looking for a love message, okay? Now, the Council. Okay, look, what I'm picking up here is that you are a part of a council of luminous beings, of light workers, okay? So you are a light worker. If you haven't yet, go check out my light worker star seeds readings here on the channel, the pick a cards, okay? Because I feel that there are messages there for you. Maybe you've been there already, but you hold collective wisdom for humanity within you. And you're meant to spread this wisdom. You're meant to share your wisdom with others. Now, I feel what's coming through in this reading is that your council is trying to communicate to you, with you, through this reading right now. They have a message for you. They're telling you that when in doubt, when you've lost direction, when you feel lost, pull away from people, spend time alone, and go within. Ask yourself how you feel. Let's say you're at a stalemate. You need to decide between A and B. Sit with the concept, the image, the feeling of A, and see how that feels. Write it down. Then sit with the energy of B and write it down. Write down how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel bad? Does it make you feel sick? Does it make you feel nauseous? Does it make you feel happy? Without the mind's intervention. Without the mind's intervention. Check in with your intuition. This is how you're going to check in with your intuition. Because you already know the answers. You already know. You don't need any further signs from the external. You don't need your mind to tell you. That's just going to confuse you. It could be that there's a lot of stuff you don't do out of fear. Because fear is connected to ego, that is connected to the mind, that is connected to overthinking. When you overthink and spend too much time in the mind, that's where the devil lives, in the mind. Now, with your feelings, when you check in with your intuition, it's a different story. Fear has no place in your intuition. It's just A or B. It's just good or bad. It just makes you feel good or it's not for you. And your intuition knows this. But then your mind comes in and justifies with all the reasons in the world, with how you've been manipulated by information, by other people, by other things, on how you justify that something you feel is bad for you should be good for you. Or you justify that something that is good for you is in fact bad for you. Because you're not checking in with your intuition. Maybe you're checking in with a famous guru who says something, but again, whatever these people, they could be psychologists, psychiatrists, gurus, spiritual teachers. Just always keep in mind that they are not 100% impartial. A lot of what they are saying is connected to their own experience. Now, let's say someone has a bad experience with romantic relationships. Whatever they teach is going to deviate you away from these kinds of relationships. Let's say someone has a really good marriage. They're going to try and get everyone to stay married, whether they're in abusive relationships or not. And they're not going to focus on the toxicity that may be there, but they're going to focus on how you can make that toxicity work for you. You know, there's then you have other kinds of people who will come in with these greater spiritual knowings, but they could be from a cultural place on the planet that is completely different from your culture, or it's completely different from how you feel inside is right for you and others around you. So you're being invited to really, really sit with yourself and your intuition and ask yourself, is this right for me? Is this correct? Does it make me feel good? Does it make other people feel good around me? And because whatever sense, because let's go back to the fear. I'm seeing fear here. For some reason, you're dealing with some kind of fear, and this fear is holding you back from taking some kind of leap of faith that is agreeing with your intuition, that is agreeing with your soul. So right now, if you're feeling lost, it's because you're in disagreement with your soul, because of your overthinking, your ego, your mind, and you're not allowing yourself to connect to your intuition that is directly connected to your soul, who knows the truth above all ego, above all gurus who you may listen to around the world. For some reason, I'm seeing the gurus, and you're listening to someone who has some kind of thing to teach, but it's based very much, even though this person could have like some kind of PhD or degree, it's very much based on their own experience. They're ruling out very. This person is, when they speak, they rule out a lot of mental issues that are not being addressed, and they're forgetting that each person comes with their own set of things they need to heal, and both people need to be willing to heal, or everyone needs to be willing to heal. There's something going on with leaving out the issue of abuse and mental health that is being left out of the equation. And it's almost like the solution to fixing the mental health is, I don't know what this is, but whoever you're listening to, you need to go within and listen to yourself. It's almost like you're listening to too many people outside of yourself. And there's still dissonance. It's still not making sense for you. It's still not working for you. It's still not helping you heal, and it's still not allowing you to be on the direction that is right for you, if that makes sense. So, wow. Yeah, check in with yourself, basically. Yeah, look at that. The self. Again, yes, the self right now. That is what's important. Not the everything external is just going to feed your fears, okay? That is definitely what I'm hearing. Anything external is just going to feed your fears, feed and fuel your fears. The soul, the self is the soul. What is that? Your core, your center, because that's where the pearl is. That's where the pearl of wisdom is at the center of your core. Yes. Now the number 29 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 2, and we have 2 again. Just confirming this message and confirming the connection to pile number 1, and we are on pile number 2, and pile number 1 got angel number 22 as well. You're getting angel number 22. You are on the right path. Whatever is happening right now is meant to happen just the way it's happening, okay? But you need to watch yourself, watch your inside, witness your soul right now. You need to spend time with yourself, to observe yourself and observe how you've been navigating the world and who you've been listening to that is not your intuition. That could be in dissonance with your intuition, but you say, hey, okay, so this person is being listened to by a bunch of people, so they should be right. They should be right. So this makes things disjointed in your life, and it makes you even fatigued. It tires out your brain. Your brain is tired from all this excess information, and so your energy is diffused, and your sense of purpose is like very diluted in this confusion. And the confusion is being because you're oppressing your intuition and your inner knowing for the sake of something that someone else is validating for you, because you're unable to validate your own truth, because for some reason you feel like you're not entitled to it. Contract, because yeah, it's like you've signed a contract when you were born on this earth, and this contract is to obey to authority or a certain way of doing things blindly. And you felt like you've had to accept this blindly. The number 6 could be relevant to you. The month of June, I'm seeing Libra, Gemini here. I'm also seeing November and February. I'm seeing Aquarius and Scorpio. But it's time to balance out your energy and to start paying more attention to your intuition. Don't drown the voice of your intuition right now. Your intuition needs to be heard, respected, and followed at this moment. Because if you're feeling very confused, it's because you are not accepting your intuition. We have the devil. Yeah, the devil in the mind. Yes, exactly. Exactly what I was saying. You are giving too much space to fears and worries and the devil in the mind and the ego, and not enough to your soul, your feelings, your heart space. The number 15 could be relevant as well as the number 6. We have double 6, angel number 66 here. It could be that you're paying attention to more like the mundane stuff, like money, stability in terms of money and finances, and confirming that we have the King of Pentacles here, especially if you're a masculine, okay? But it doesn't have to be. But it's someone who's very much in their masculine energy who I'm reading for here, in their ego. And even though you may feel that you're not, but there's something here, someone here is giving too much attention to the devil in the mind and the negativity, what can go wrong, and even manifesting things that can go wrong as a consequence of that, because you know, when we deviate from our intuition, we create a lot of chaos around us. Whether we think we're doing the right thing material-wise, our energy is dissonant with abundance. It can't bring in abundance because you're blocking it with these thoughts are creating resistance to more abundance coming in. So you don't understand how you work so hard. You're doing all the right things from the physical perspective, material perspective, and things still don't pan out. It's because you are not allowing your intuition's voice to be heard or followed or respected. Okay. Now, if you feel this is not you, then this is answering you about a person who is on your mind, who you want to know about, and you see they're going through this. Now, I'm seeing Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy could be in your chart strongly, or this person's chart, okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Exactly, resistance. The reason why things are delayed for you in the financial realm, or this person's financial realm, is because they create resistance by way of negative thinking, by way of holding themselves back from what their intuition is telling them, what their soul truly wants. That creates resistance in bringing in abundance in the physical sense in the 3D material world. So whoever this is that's watching, or you're watching for, or whatever you need to know about here, the reason why things are delayed, or there is delayed gratification, or you're having to wait so long and having to be so patient for something to materialize, whether this is money, a relationship, a move, a house, a job, a promotion, whatever this is, whoever's having the negative thinking and not going within and pushing their intuition away, you can try and work yourself off every single day for 12 hours in a day. If you're not aligned with your intuition, it's just going to keep being delayed until you allow your intuition to come through and to guide you. So the reason why things are not panning out is because you are muffling your intuition. You are putting a muzzle over your intuition. You are strangling your intuition and putting a leash on it and controlling it so much. Three of Cups. Okay, so if you or someone here, or if you suspect that you or someone here has a drinking problem, it's because it's a way of putting a muzzle, a damper over your intuition or their intuition. And the drinking problem itself is creating resistance because it's very low vibration, low frequency energy, and it's creating resistance for the manifestation of material things to come. And now you could tell me, okay, but money is great for me, beautiful, yes, but you're still not happy. And so while you may be making money, maybe the money is being is leaking somewhere because it's going out the other way or something. Or you have the money, but you still feel this sense of deep unhappiness. It's because you're not allowing yourself to celebrate life, to celebrate yourself, to celebrate your soul. The Star. This is telling me that you're meant to be working on your healing right now, and healing is here for you. But also that you're meant to be fulfilling these long-term goals and dreams that you have. But you may be holding yourself back because of material considerations or ego considerations or toxicity, toxic ways of thinking. And so you're holding yourself back from your dreams and your own healing and your wish fulfillment because of the sake of material considerations that are not really fulfilling you. Now we have the sweat lodge. Now, for some reason, when I'm seeing the sweat lodge, I'm seeing the sweatshop. So it's like there's so much work that you're pouring into things. I'm really seeing like workaholic vibes, but you don't feel satisfied at the end of the day. You don't really feel fulfilled. All you feel like is like you're sweating and you need a shower, and you sweat and you're not really fulfilled either by the money that you're getting, or your health is suffering in some way, or you're not getting enough money, or you simply, it's not satisfying you in the way that you thought it would or you think it should. So you're being invited to an inward journey into those dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with your inner wisdom. But it could be that you're fearful of what you're going to find, or it's just going to be too much work and you can't really you don't really have all that time to give, right? And so you don't go there. But you're being guided to go there. You're being invited to go there without judging yourself. And allow it to bring you, to shed the light on the things that you need to heal. The toxicity that's there. What are you doing in terms of toxic behavior or substances or addictions or codependencies to drown your intuition and to not let it so affect you, let's say. But it is still affecting you. It's still consuming you. But you're worried that you will be consumed by the process of looking and finding what you need to heal, and it's going to be a lot of work, and you can't really give that work because right now you need to work. But your work is not being productive in the 3D right now until you take care of what is going on inside you, what needs healing, what needs addressing, and how you need to respect and follow your intuition at this point in time. It's like you don't want to open the can of worms, but you kind of, it's becoming a little bit uncomfortable not to, even though it will be uncomfortable to open the can of worms. The difference is if you don't open the can of worms, you're going to experience this discomfort throughout your life. If you open the can of worms, the discomfort will be temporary, but then it will be done with. So that was your message, pile number 2. I hope this was helpful. I hope this brought you the clarity that you seek. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting on the videos. It really helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. Extra content will be on Patreon exclusively now, almost daily, unless I have some kind of an event or weekend away or vacation or something happens that I can't, but I will be very, very regular there. I have been, and I will be a lot more than I have been previously. If you want a reading, life purpose report, energy healing from me, you can find my email in the description box. For the healing bracelets that are real natural gemstones and real gold filled, they have different benefits. You can read all about them in the Etsy store. There's a link with a special discount code in the Etsy store. You can find it there. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the upper world, this is your reading. This is going to be your reading. So the number 59 could be relevant to you. 59 could be an age or an important number. The number 5 as well means change. So there's something about change going on for you that is connected to the upper world. Now, the upper world I'm seeing as your higher self, the higher realms, the higher dimensions. So I see you are navigating your way from 3D to 5D right now. It could be that right now you've been in 4D, which is the transition, but you're transitioning now to 5D, to the upper world. You could have Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart. There's something here, it could be about air travel. I'm seeing air travel, I'm seeing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm seeing freedom. I am seeing a lot of mental activity as well, and a lot of communication. Now, it could be that there's communication coming your way, or someone who's going to visit you via air travel. But the angels are also coming through, a connection to angels. You're going to be discovering that you have some great potential within you that you were unaware of, and you're going to be dreaming of possibilities that you didn't believe were possible before. You're going to realize a lot about yourself, and you're being called to step into your higher version. But for that, you need to clear some distractions that have been getting in your way so that you can move into this higher destiny that is there for you. It's like becoming who you've always meant to be, and it's not too late either. It's like you're coming into this, you're crafting this slightly more improved version of yourself right now. And if you're perceiving something as a problem or an obstacle, you need this right now because it's triggering you. It's meant to irritate you. It's meant to show you that you need to take a leap. If you want to do something big, it takes several small steps. Okay, Eros. So it could be that someone, I said someone, yeah, someone could have been triggering your more sensual and erotic side. And that person is bringing a gem with them because it's waking something up within you that maybe you didn't know was there. The number 50, 60, 70, the number 71 could be relevant to you, as well as number 8. Whatever eroticism this person has awakened in you has been to lead you toward abundance, whether you're aware of this or not. And it's something about what this person is saying to you. Now, if you're a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy who holds wisdom. When they speak, they have something very valuable that you should listen to because it is connected to your long-term prosperity and stability and this change and you being your higher version. So whenever this feminine speaks to you, it's like they are pouring their wisdom to you and you're meant to listen to them because they have something that is going to help you. Now, this person may trigger something in you that is uncomfortable, but it's meant to pour you out of your comfort zone. Now, if you're a feminine energy, something you're speaking with your words, the way you communicate is very valuable, and it can bring you a lot of prosperity and stability. So in other words, you can make a lot of money by communicating, venturing into some form of career connected to communication. You have a higher mission. If you're a feminine energy, you have a higher mission when it comes to communication, and you're going to make a lot of money from this, and it's going to bring you long-term stable prosperity. If you're a masculine, there's a feminine energy you need to listen to. There's something about this person's voice that draws you in because they have something that you are meant to learn from them that is going to bring you prosperity. And the more you listen to this person, the more time you spend with this person, the more prosperity comes your way. This person is bringing you the gift of some sort of wisdom that was lacking. Okay? This person may even trigger desire, love in you, sensuality. And the reason is that you're meant to somehow follow this person. And you're going to know who this person is because whenever you talk to this person, you make more money. Or whenever you talk to this person triggers some kind of creativity in you or some kind of brilliant idea to go and make money. There's something here also about a connection that is good for your sexual health, that is very playful, very passionate. It could be a little bit of an obsession here, but the obsession is also there for a reason. Okay. Magician and the Mirror. Okay, now, we have the number 8 again. Angel number 88, prosperity, long-term, stable prosperity coming in for you. And you're manifesting this. Or you need to listen to this reading about manifesting this. Your words are spells. Your words are spells. Never forget that what you speak is what you bring into your existence. And I do see someone here with the potential of bringing wealth, prosperity into their existence. So, if you want wealth and prosperity in your existence, you need to speak. I am wealthy, I am prosperous, I have everything I need right now, right here. I am very happy with the amount of prosperity that I have in my life. I have everything I need. I have all the money I need. I have more than enough money to pay for all the things I need and some. I save money. I spend money. I have money to spend. I pay my bills on time. This kind of thing. I'm grateful to have the money to pay for things because more is always coming. Money is always flowing my way. This is how you need to speak to the universe to manifest what it is you want. We have death, change, Scorpio energy. So it's like there's something about how you're speaking to the universe that needs to change. And I do feel you're going to operate this change because we do have the number 5 here. And because you're operating this change, everything is going to change for you and with you. So there's like a new way of manifesting your life that you're coming into right now. 4 of Cups, because you're done being dissatisfied with life and having to clean up after everyone else and having to look down, not having enough time to look up. So here's the thing. Another way you can change your energy is that if you're the kind of person who looks at the floor a lot, if you look down and you're not looking at the sky and you're just looking at the floor, and you need to change your energy, all you need to do is this physical act of stop looking down and start looking up. The more you look up, the more you're going to come into this higher energy frequency where you're going to be manifesting more for yourself. Knave of Chalices. This is telling me do yourself a favor. Be nice to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And look how he's looking up now. He's looking up now and he's dreaming of other possibilities because this one here is not satisfied. right? This is the energy of not being satisfied with life is bringing you. And it's because of your whole body language and your attitude. As soon as you do change your attitude and your body language, we have the Knight of Cups, you start getting good news. Things to look forward for. You can start dreaming of the life that you want for yourself. Okay? And Ten of Swords, you're going to put that suffering behind you, that not getting what you want, that dissatisfaction, boredom behind you. And Knight of Wands, so you're going to start having like more of a positive outlook on life. And you're going to start getting what you want. And you're going to start making the moves that are necessary to get what you want. You could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Gemini, or Scorpio in your chart. And once you do start looking up and put the unnecessary self-sabotaging self-talk behind you, now you're able to build this sturdy tree of life. The one that's going to bear lots of fruit for a very, very long time without you having to worry even about whether this is coming to you or not. You're just going to know it is. You're just going to know that it's coming without having to worry, because once you get, what I'm seeing here is a shift in a paradigm, a shift in timelines where you're shifting into a higher timeline where you're no longer admitting that you're getting the short end of the stick in life. And you change your whole attitude, you put the pain behind you, and you start seeing that you can build much more of a stable, solid foundation, and one that grows and bears fruit all year long. And so you're never going to be in lack because your whole mindset is changed. And once you change it to a higher vibration, you never go back. You don't go back to self-sabotage. And that is the biggest change I'm seeing coming for you guys here in pile number 3. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not, choose another pile. Thank you so much for your likes, for sharing, commenting, subscribing. It really helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. If you would like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, just hit the notification bell. Extra content is now exclusively on Patreon. For information on that, you can find it in the description box. I will be uploading there a lot more regularly, as I have been. And if you'd like a reading, life purpose report, energy healing from me, you can find my email in the description box for the healing, natural gemstone, real gold filled bracelets with benefits, healing benefits. You can find those in a special discount code in the description box with a link. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome pile 4. If you chose fire, this is going to be your reading. This is what you need to hear right now. So the number 19 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 1. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands for some reason. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries somewhere strongly in your chart. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or Midheaven even. Fire. So I'm seeing feeling inspired. You're about to feel inspired by something. There is a spark of inspiration that is coming from the higher realms. It's divine inspiration. There's a quick transformation in your life. There could be some chaos going on, but it's all to redirect you in the direction of your soul, if that makes sense. I'm seeing also Phoenix rising from the ashes, so it could be that you have been feeling you may have been feeling quite like the light has gone out for you for a very long time, and it's about to re-spark. Like maybe you thought you had failed at something, or you were a failure in general, or this was it for you. You weren't going to do anything special with your life, whatever. And all of a sudden, you surprise yourself, you surprise others, and you just rise again and stronger and brighter than before. There's an inner fire that is being relit inside you. And so where your life has become too rigid or too cold or too superficial, it's like you're done with that. You're putting that aside and you're allowing yourself to move away from the stiffness, from the pain, and there's a warmth that is coming into your life that is going to transform the way you've been living. So there's a new beginning here where you're feeling more motivated, more vital, more in a go-getter energy of just feeling really, really positive and uplifted. So I'm seeing a new zest for life here. And if you've had your fire energy unbalanced and you've been giving into anger, there's going to be a recalibration, and you're gonna swap the anger for joy. It's the same fire energy, but it's just a more positive version of the fire within you. Okay, beautiful. You guys got the Mystic. See, moth to a flame. So I'm seeing you drawing someone in with your fire like a moth to a flame. But I'm also seeing if you're feeling drawn like a moth to a flame somewhere, it's because you need that warmth. And you should allow yourself to go there. That is your intuition guiding you. Because it feels good. It feels warm. It doesn't feel bad or negative. It feels warm. Because it has something to warm you up. This thing or person has been sent by a past unloved one who is with you, guiding you and protecting you, by the way. You could be psychic. You may know or not know about this. The number 21 could be relevant, as well as the number 3. 3, I'm seeing the energy of Mercury, but also Gemini. I'm also seeing socializing, short trips, neighbors, relatives, siblings, networking, social invitations that you must accept, or you will be headed your way that you're going to accept, and they're going to be very, very positive. I'm seeing you making a lot of progress in your life, a lot of networking. Say yes to invitations, to social invitations. Even if you don't feel like it, the more you interact with other people, the more you're going to open your scope of possibilities, and the more positive you're going to feel. You're going to get some form of recognition from other people. There's also something about a dream that is coming through, and if you need to cry, go ahead and cry. You need to cry because it's going to clean and purge you. You have hostilities. It could be that you have been dealing with people that are hostile, especially if you're in the public eye. I just heard that for someone. A lot of hostilities of people who watch you may have been coming your way. But that's because with the number 26 here, there's something in you that they don't have that they want, or they see that you're becoming prosperous and they don't like that, and so they try to fight against it because they don't know how to find the light within themselves. So they're drawn like a moth to a flame to you, but for some reason they try to bring you down because your light is just very, very bright and they can't take it. So just understand that this is a part of the process, because there are a lot of people who are just not spiritually developed to deal with other people's success or happiness. We have judgment. It could be that you are being judged by a lot of people who watch you, whether this is on social media or just in life in general, and you feel like you're being watched and judged a lot. Just know that the more successful you become, the more you will be judged and watched, and the more hostilities will be coming your way. But also, besides these hostilities, also a lot of positive energy will also come your way. So make sure you keep that light lit within you, regardless of what people throw at you. The 6 of Wands, yeah, this has a lot to do with success. You are on a path towards success if you haven't reached it yet. But there's going to be a lot of people who don't like this, and a lot of people who are also going to celebrate you at the same time. So just don't expect everyone to celebrate you, okay? If there are people who are hostile toward you, then you know that's because they are dealing with their own issues that they don't know how to deal with, okay? It's nothing to do with you. The Wheel of Fortune, either way, you're always going to succeed, whether people try to throw things at you or be mean to you. They're not going to succeed in bringing you down at all. You may need to retreat and spend some time to yourself away from people so that you can recover your energy and heal, and gain perspective over this and regain balance in your life. Anyone who is unfair to you will get their own karmic justice. There's nothing you will have to do about this. People do tend to get their own karma. You don't really have to ask for their karma to go out. And I do see with the seer here and the mystic, you could definitely be someone who is highly, highly psychic here. You do see things that other people don't see, and your psychic experiences are going to keep coming. They're going to become stronger, more expansive, and they're going to happen more often, okay? You have this capacity to reach beyond obvious details of life that other people see, but you can transcend what you see. You see beyond. You have access into the hidden realms where information is only available to those who have the discernment to perceive it, and you have this discernment. And there's a lot of people around you who don't, and they may come against you and judge you because they don't see what you see, and you are awakened, and it's almost like a pain to bear that you have to understand certain things that other people just don't see. And there's a part of you having to accept this because your psychic perception, your intuition, your capacity to know something without prior exposure, this truth that you are exposed to, this truth beyond all else that is obvious to other people, this reality, you have an ability to see clearly, to judge things from a higher perspective that other people don't. And so you can read between the lines, you can understand things that are not being said, the subtext. And you have this power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns, and even being able to understand patterns in other people and why they are hostile. And this is really going to change things around for you, because this is going to become solidified. You stay true to your intuition, keep trusting your intuition and follow it, because it's going to lead you forward. And there are people that you're going to have to leave behind to figure it out for themselves. It's the only way they're going to be able to access their own psychic abilities here. You're not following the rules of a two-dimensional map here. You have access to many, many layers of dimensions, and you really need to trust your gut. You can't be listening to other people who bring you back to your lower frequency, who are connected to their ego. You have outgrown your ego. You see it there, you recognize it for what it is, but you've transcended your ego. And there's no way you can go back and feel comfortable in that same state. A lot of people are still swimming and navigating in. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear, and don't allow other people to second guess that, because you have been gifted with this ability to see beyond what, is manipulation or is being shown to you, what they want you to see. And so it could be that sometimes you are in denial of what you see, because there's a distance between what you see and what is being thrown at you. But just stay true to this truth that you do see. Yeah, this is what this is saying. I'm not seeing any other messages with this, but the number 45 could be relevant, the number 9. Don't worry, because justice will always be served, and if you stay true to what you see and your intuition, you will always be on the right track, okay? This was your message pile number 4. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Extra content will now be exclusively on Patreon. There's a link in the description box that will lead you to my Patreon. Thank you for your likes, subscribing, sharing, commenting. It really helps the channel. It helps bring you more. If you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel, you have to go and hit the notification bell. If you'd like a reading, life purpose report, energy healing from me, you can find my email in the description box. For the healing bracelets, they are natural gemstone, real gold filled. You can find them in the description box with a special discount code to the Etsy store. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. See you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.